Hey Tinkers, Bonsai Duck here. Today we have a submission from EL_01 from the WC-TNT clan. EL sends us a replay of WZ-111 5A BB. He is on Mines in a standard battle in a Tier 10, Tier 8, Tier 10, Tier 9, Tier 8 game. Alright, so top tier heavy. Obviously playing the BB because it was a rental tank and he got it, so why not? Now he sent a little letter in, tried to play the tier 10 game with the rental. I think I did okay, but made quite a few misplays. Well, we'll see about that. I like the WZ, might grind to it. Also chat disliked what I did or what I was doing, which is understandable. Okay, well, we'll see what you did. And then, you know, maybe let's see. I'd like to think I tried my best. Maybe I didn't. And a player who's just learning the ropes of the tier 10 should do 5k damage a game. And and then I wouldn't. Then you denigrate yourself, which there's no reason to do that. So, EL, I went and looked at your record. You don't have any tier 10 tanks, which is good because you've been playing. You just got your 1 year badge, and you don't have a ton of games under your belt, and you've been progressing from the lower tiers to the tier 8s where you're at right now, and you've been doing a very good job. There's nothing wrong with getting a rental tank and going, hey, I'm going to go try this tier 10 and see what it's like. Because that's what the rental tanks are for, to try to get you to maybe think about moving towards that tank. The one bad thing is that with these rental tanks is wargaming is kind of promoting. I don't want to say that. I don't want to correlate them to like a crack dealer, but they're kind of promoting like hey, want to try this tier 10? Do you think you can do it? You want some more? And of course you can get hooked. You can get, because it's a lot of damage. You can have some really good games, and putting that much hurt on somebody is fun. Now where the drawback is that you have to imagine that there are other people in tier 10s, and you can see those tier 10s like the Progetto 65, the STRV 103B, and then on your team, the T5051. Those guys have ground to those. They've grinded those lines, and they've gotten to where they're at. So they've played and have the experience. In tier 10, like tier 9, and like some tier 8 games will make you pay for your mistakes. So the other bad thing about this is that you're on Mines, which Mines, in my opinion, shouldn't be a tier 10 game. It shouldn't be a tier 10 map. It's just so small, and it's just a club fest. That's all it is. So we'll take a look at what you did, maybe what you did right, maybe what you did wrong. I'm not going to say what's wrong or what's right. I'm just going to say where I would probably take the tank, what I might have done with the tank, and maybe show some mistakes that you might have made. All right, understanding the tank helps a lot in knowing whether or not you're gonna enjoy the tank, right? The WZ-111 5A, nice Chinese heavy. I mean, it is the Chinese heavy, right? And yeah, got a pretty good reload, fairly quick tank, so more like a T10, a really heavy medium. Not much gun depression. Fairly bouncy armor, okay, but I mean you're pumping the 120, the 130 with a 490 alpha, 340 penetration if you bring the heat, 250 if you're running the AP, and then you got some HE with a 640 with a 65. But it's not a real bouncy tank, although it does have some trollish armor and can give some funky bounces. But it's got a huge flat plate right here, which can be tore up by other tier 10s and maybe some tier 9 and possibly tier 9s and even maybe some tier 8s. Shots into the side, though, tend to get eaten up by some spaced armor up here, unless they get down in here, which isn't eaten by the tracks. The butt end, yep, that you're going to get hit all the time. I've sank a couple shots into the cupola and overpowered the hood, or the roof of the turret. Yeah. So, let's go. Let's see what you got. So he spawned over in the north. Looks to be headed straight up the hill, which he's got a ton of people going that way. This is not an encounter battle. which is even stupider at tier 10. He's running with the WZ-5A, right? And you remember, you gotta crest up there to get your depression down on these guys. A little bit of hesitation there because I don't think you feel comfortable. A, you don't feel comfortable in this tank, and B, you're not sure you're in the right spot. You're a little bit open there. There's no arty, so that's good. All right, so there's a shot. Oh, nice tracking shot. At least you went for the tracking shot, which is good. Now, most of the times, heavies, one or two will come up here on the hill. All right, unless it's just a Zerg rush. But generally, where your IS-32 and your lower heading over here, that's a pretty good spot because you get a WZ over here who's playing peekaboo, and the LHMTV who's lighting everybody up, right? You have a VK-101P that's going to mosey around this way. He's not going to push out this way, I don't think, because it opens him up to side shots. But he'll probably push in hard this way. So, given what the tanks that are up here, I might turn around looks like you're getting ready to do and start heading this way and working this corner. Nope. You stuck with it. You're sticking with the hill. Yeah, your M449 has the gun depression, so he can manage that. There you go. All right, now you're heading back. Now you're heading over this way, helping out the low and the IS-32. Be careful about charging hard. There you go. And you turned your... There you go. Can you get a shot on him? Oh, and that's the trollish armor of this thing. Is sometimes it just doesn't have it. Looks like you've loaded the heat. You're loading the heat. And you're pushing out here. Now, remember, in mines, you got to be careful because once you start making this play to move over here, you're opening yourself up for this Progetto. Maybe even for the VK here, if you push up a little bit further. You guys have the hill, which is good. And you're holding these guys back, which is even better. Because had they taken the hill, you'd be opening yourself up to side shots all over. All right, so your IS-32 he's a one shot. Nice shot into the WZ. You're getting pretty good with them, getting lucky with them snapshots. Now from here, yeah, you're opening yourself up right here. So you gotta. This is not a good place to hide. Yep, there's the VK. He bounced one off you, and that gets your attention. You say, "Ooh, I probably shouldn't be here." So the one thing in tier 10 is you got to constantly think about the angles. Where can the shots come from? Because trust me, there is somebody there that is going to hit you. And then sometimes you're playing with generally you're playing with guys who have played this tier and are generally pretty good. So you just got to think about it. Auto aim. You bounced off of him. He got you in the gas tanks. Armor not penetrated again. There you go, yeah. It was the HE, or the heat, because you were hitting him in the soft spot, or in the spaced armor, and it wasn't doing anything. Okay. At this point, it would have been better to take the auto aim off and hit him right in the engine deck, as opposed to where the auto aim is going to center of mass here, and you're just aiming up there. And had he been just a little bit lower, you'd have got him in the side of the turret. Again, would have been a nice shot, but at this point, you have to take the chance and aim in. A nice tracking shot would have been good. Something better than this. You did take him down. Your IS-32 is working on him, but he's probably in the middle of a reload. All right, well, you guys got him down. All Alright, you guys are still in control of the hill. Now you gotta be careful here because everybody knows where you're at, right? And your range is, your extended range is right here. That's as far as you can draw, so you gotta figure they can draw back to you. You're entering into these guys' view range right now, and they're gonna be waiting for you, to be honest with you. You got the WZ-111 over here. So you gotta be careful. So far, your team is it seems to be in control of this. Now, as you move in towards this WZ-111, you're going to be walking into the TDs, and there they are. No, it would have been better to get up against that rock. Nice shot into the STRV. I mean, so far, just simple mistakes of what you made so far, and you're doing fairly well at it. All right. Pilot comes in and just, oh, flubbed that shot. And that was just a snapshot that didn't work. Now the low here, I'm not quite sure. He is being cautious because of that SU-130 over there. And he's gonna let you go is what he's doing. He wants you to go out there and take the heat. Now he's pushing in. He'd be better off trying to side scrape there, to be honest with you. But if you get a tank in over here, side scraping, or they can pop around and shoot you. So. And that would be over here. So you got to watch out for tanks here. Artie is generally over here, but these TDs right in this area over here are the ones that he's worried about. All right, you guys have taken the hill. I don't know why the M4 is not pushing in. Probably because of TDs. There, you bounce the SU. So that right there tells you, okay, the SU shot. I don't have to worry about him then. It does leave the STRV, but it gives you the chance to say, maybe now I should move in, or should I go over here where the IS-3 is at? You know, play these buildings where I can get shots on that VK and kind of get him in a crossfire. Because right now you're not doing much. Tracking shot on them. We know the 130 is over there. There he is. There's the STRV. Gonna get a shot on him. Armor not penetrated. A little twitchy on the mouse there. And that could be, you know, you probably have a crew that, oh, there's the Leopard. There's the SU. So in this position right here, there's not much you can do. You can try and turn your tank so that you're faced into the wall and try side scraping. All right, but the VK is keeping you guys lit. All right, the 130 or the IS-32, he's not doing much. He's not getting much penetration on the VK-100. So there are times where I need to change something. I need to change what I'm doing. And the low is not moving. He's not going to give up his position. I think maybe falling back this way and coming around over here might have been a better option. You never know. At this point, you could probably turn around and go back up the hill and get some shots. You know, not on VK, but maybe on these guys back here. Yes, 3-2 is asking you to follow him. He's pushing in. There's the Leopard. He's fired. The 3-2 is pushing in. Now he's exposing himself. And I mean that in the most kindest way. You can pretty much be rest assured that the TDs are probably busy with the guys on the hill, because that LHMTV is lighting them up. All right, so you're falling back. Nothing wrong with regrouping and you know, falling back when you. There's no sense driving into their campers, is what I'm trying to say. All right. Oh, nice hit on the LT, on the Leopard PTA. And he gets another hit. And he's down. All right, so nicely done. But you lost 2 tanks to do it. Now you can side scrape this this VK-100, and he can't get any help from the TDs unless that SU-130 or that STRV want to move over here. Now he's going to side scrape you. At this point, I think you could probably punch. You could easily punch through his turret. Gonna try and track you. Oh, he bounced. He didn't go for the track. Right down into his turret ring is a nice shot. And now he's getting pushed. So he's looking 2 different directions. Now's the time to move up. Be aggressive. There you go. Oh, come on. You can do it. There you go. At this point, it's clean up on aisle 5. Oh. JRV destroyed the T-28 prototype. Your M4 is down. You're hesitating, and that's perfectly understandable. You're not familiar with the tier 10 games and how aggressive you need to be at times. And now you guys are having to drive into their campers, and this is where they really need your help. You're at 799 in hit points, and now you're headed back over the hill. And this is, like I said, a fairly sprightly tank, so you could have gotten, over here quicker. You know, help your team out maybe a little bit faster. There's the VK-100. Are you going to be able to get a nice shot into the side of him? No, he knows you're coming. You bounce the STRB. You know those TDs are still there. Moving up this way. Yeah, you could have gotten in and maybe you would have protected yourself from the TDs and maybe got some shots on him. And maybe even a shot on that STG. There you go. Looks like you're headed out, and now you're going back. Nope. Looks like you are headed up to the hill. Change your mind. This is the indecision of not being sure what to do. Whoa! I'm not even sure what that was all about. Maybe move up here. No, yeah. Use the angles. There you go. Gotta watch out. Okay, the pilot's not even interested in you, so you're good there. Nope, no shot on the VK now, but you've pushed him back down the hill. Now, if your TVP 5051 could push in and help out with that STG, you guys would be doing pretty good. STRV has moved, so you know that he's not back there anymore. Just leaves the 130. Do you have a shot on this guy over here? Nope, no shot. Nope, no shot on either one of them. Alright, STRV is down. So that's one less TD. There goes the VK. Be careful, be careful. There you go, there you go. Side scrape out. Yes, she took a shot from the 130. You knew that was going to happen, but now he's on the long reload. Apparently your reloads are about the same. No, he knows exactly where you're at. Don't turn it there. All right, you bounced him. You bounced. They both shot. Now's your chance. Oh, I think you could have had a shot in that 100, but that's okay. He's pushing up. Make an HE shot from him. How can you see him through that little crack? I don't know. He's moving back down the hill. Oh, you were firing those snaps earlier. I think you just should have pulled the trigger on him. And of course, the STRV is talking. You can't let that bother you. You can't let the chat bother you. I don't know what the Type 5051 is doing, to be honest with you. He's got 5 kills, so he obviously knows what he's doing. Or he's just picking up near deads, I don't know. Oh, I'd be careful doing this. Yeah, that's why. Armor not penetrated. And now this is the frustration level. You're getting frustrated. You're trying to make something happen, and you're just paying for it. Bounced right off the side of it. Turn your tank, at least turn it forward so that you're... Mediums are finally doing what they should be doing, and that's lower plate. Oh, nice hit. Nice hit. There you go. It's an HE shot. It's an HE shot coming your way. Yep. Wow. And yeah, your STA1 finishes him off, and finally now the Pershing's going to be a man and get up there and finish this STG off. Well, hopefully somebody is, but okay. Alright, well, third class, duelist, fire for effect, 34,368 in credits, 1,644 in experience. You did 3,514 in damage. Got 2 kills for a base XP of 822. So damage-wise, not bad. You're in 3rd place. Base XP-wise, you're in 4th place. You know, so I'm not sure what tier 10 game this was for you. If it was like your 1st, your 2nd, 5th, 10th, who knows. It wasn't bad. You did make some mistakes. Fired 21 shots. Of those 16 hit and of those 16 8 pinned. That's what hurt you right there, is the hit to penetration. Had you gotten more penetrations on those, you would have racked up obviously more damage, and maybe have helped out your team a little bit more. You did 1,402 from 300 meters out, and you bounced 4,470, which is very good. Very expensive in a free to play account. And you made some decent experience, and that's just free experience, really. So, like I said, you don't have any tier 10s in your garage, so you're not used to playing tier 10 games. You are going into a mode where there's a lot of people playing tier 10s who either should be or should not be playing tier 10s. And you're going to, when you make mistakes at tier 10, you're going to get punished. And you have to be aware of everything that's going on around you. And there are times where it's time to be aggressive. And in this mode, this is an aggressive mode. This is not the mode to go into to try and learn to play tier 10s. It's the mode to go into to try and get better if you're playing tier 10s. but it's not the mode to go in and try and learn tier 10s. Saying that, you have every right to get in there and play with the tank. And just ignore the chat because the tier 10 players are just toxic at times. They will pick on anybody, and you will, if you're not doing what they think you should be doing, they will zoom in on you and they will just nitpick at you. So all in all, I think it was a decent game for a person who doesn't play tier 10s. You got some good damage. You made some mistakes. It's a terrible map for that tank. But all in all, I think it was an okay game. So anyway, that's EL_01 from the WC-TNT clan in his WZ-111 Model 5A BB on mines in a standard battle. If you liked the video, hit the like button. Keep those videos coming. I greatly appreciate it. This is Bonsai Duck out.